Hey, what's going on, y'all, man? A long time since I've seen everybody back together, man. We got the original crew back here. That boy Rail hollered.
Yo,
80
what up?
Willis, Reflection. What's up with the boy Rail, boy? What's going on?
Ain't nothing, I'm out here living this relaxing Cali life, real relaxed, real feet kicked up, real laid back, you know what I mean?
Yeah. He said, what up with that boy Reflection? That boy back. They ain't seen him in a minute. Boy came back. That boy been dieting, working out, jogging on the treadmill, face slimmed down. But he still got his drink, y'all. Shit. What's
Still
going on
drinking.
with Zero
I'm
drinking,
good,
huh?
baby. Still
Okay.
drinking.
And that nigga Eddie was just on here. He might be having difficulties, so he'll be right back on here, man. So the topic tonight, man, we was over here talking about, are single men more powerful than these men that's in relationships, man? I want to get everybody's opinion, man. I want to know, do y'all feel like man, y'all accomplish more being a single man? Are you able to stack more bread when you're a single man? You got more freedom? Can you move around at will as a single man? Or do you guys think that y'all want to take the Bible verses, man? How the woman is your backbone, man, and y'all need a strong woman for a man to succeed in life. Oh, 80, here you go, y'all. 80 back in the building, man. What's going on with 80?
Oh man, you know me, man. Extra bossy, extra saucy. Told the bitch to get up off me, man. I'm back on that P shit, man. I'm out of here, man. I'm back on my P shit out here on this Waikiki shit, man. You understand me? Shit about to get real out here, man. I'm gonna slander a bitch and send that low and get my money. You understand what I'm saying? Hey, y'all know what it is, though. Hey, I'm sugar and driving, though, man. I'm just out here, man, just living, man, enjoying life, man. So I'm on that shit, though, but it's good.
Yeah. But yeah, man, I was just telling them, man, we was getting into it, man. And do you think a woman is a supportive piece for a man to succeed in life, man, or is she holding you up? Or do you think a man can focus more when he by himself? And can a man succeed and accomplish more in life, man?
No.
Man,
No.
a man is more powerful by himself, man. And I'm gonna keep it
No,
100, man.
No,
I'm
he's
gonna keep
not.
it a band.
No,
I'm
he's
gonna
not.
keep it a band. A man is more powerful when he's by himself, man. I'm gonna tell you why, because he ain't got the distractions. He ain't got nobody pulling him in a different direction. 90% of the time, and I'm realizing it. And I want to say this too. Can y'all hear me loud and clear? Everybody can hear me right now?
I mean, your phone is burping, but yeah, we hear you.
Yes.
Hey, with this, what I want to say. I give Rail a lot of hard time back and forth. We talk that shit, but Rail starting to look like the smartest man on the goddamn stand. Is what I'm about to say. You understand me? Hey, because where we at right now, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. Rail is it from where I look at life right now. A nigga like Rail's position can touch the goddamn moon right now if he want to. You understand what I'm saying? All the bitch gonna do is stop you from making it to the clouds. You understand what I'm saying? At the end of the day, a strong man is by himself. He making decisions. He making moves. He ain't got nobody to slow up his role. He's more powerful because a woman gonna slow you down, especially if it's not the right woman. The problem is people think because any woman is gonna be the appropriate woman, and the shit don't work like that. You know what I mean? You gotta have a hell of a teammate because it's like anything else you're doing. If you got a partner that's rowing the opposite way or ain't rowing at all, how more powerful is that making you? You understand what I'm saying? As a man that's not in a relationship, the world is open for any option that you want, whether it's business, whether it's intimacy, whether it's professional, whether it's leisure. You can do whatever the fuck you want to do. A man in a relationship got too many fucking restrictions, man. And that's my take on it, man. I'm keeping it 100.
Let's go. Since you brought up Rail, man, we might as well go to Rail and get his opinion on it. Bro, do you think you're accomplishing more being a single man, or you think you'll get further ahead with a woman by your side?
So I think actually being single for as long as I have, and looking back on a lot of things, yeah, as far as like being able to go and come as I please and certain things, I feel like, yeah, being single was a benefit. But I also feel like, let's just say I got with the right woman, didn't jump into a relationship for the just because I'm lonely, just because I need to be with somebody. I feel like if I
That ain't the move. That ain't the move.
had the right woman that had my back and was 100% supportive of what I'm doing, or she was a part of what I'm doing. I think a lot of decisions that I made, I probably wouldn't have made them. I'd probably be further ahead. I'm not gonna lie. Most of my peoples that are in marriages where they're with a person that was supportive of what they're doing or had their back in whatever they was doing, they all have thrived in their relationships, in their marriages, because the marriages are not toxic, they're not ghetto, they're not right. They're like they.
But how rare is that though? That's my question. Like that's a perfect scenario. That's a perfect scenario. What you said.
No, but it's not even that it's perfect. It's not even that it's rare. I think that a lot of times people just get in relationships for the wrong reasons, which cause people to have people go in the opposite direction. But if you have, I feel like, man, with the right woman, you will go a lot further with the right partner. You will go a lot further because I didn't have anybody to make decisions with. I didn't have anybody to tell me, yo, well, don't do that. Don't bust that move. I didn't have anybody to tell me, yo, I wouldn't do business with that person. I didn't have that. I didn't have that woman by my side to be like, yo, don't do that. Don't bust that move.
Well, shit, what's up with the boy Reflection, man? What's your take on it?
How y'all think a nigga know how to fuck good? Is it because he's not fucking females, or is it because he's fucking a lot of females? If you're single and you finally come across that one that got your goat, nigga, how the fuck you gonna know how to keep her? How? Are y'all familiar with Samson? Y'all know who Samson is? And I'm not officially big on the Bible, so quote unquote. You know what his downfall was? Niggas' downfall is we gotta stop telling our woman what our strengths are and our weaknesses are. As men, we gotta stop doing that in relationships. If we're taking care of the home and we bringing the bread and butter home, we ain't got to do all this pillow talking like Samson did, and that was his demise. I think when we're in relationships as men, we need to keep doing what we know what to do best. Hopefully it's right. Hopefully it's right because you got a family. But I think a single man is more vulnerable than a man that's in a relationship because you get an experience. You might have a lot of failed relationships, but you get an experience through these failed relationships. You don't want to fail, but you can't learn how to win unless you keep losing. So any single man that's out there, we were made to have a woman by our side. If you ask Barack Obama, has Michelle been supportive? What do you think that nigga gonna say? If you ask John F. Kennedy, and y'all gonna say, oh nigga, you talking back in your day. Well, no, we're talking about a single man and the power of a woman. A woman has a lot of power that she brings to the table to give us our support, to give us our security, our self-esteem, and our self-worth. So I do believe a single man is more weaker than a man who's in a relationship. I believe that.
Are you talking for some women, man? Or are you talking about men, all women?
I'm talking anybody who's single.
You sound far.
No, I'm talking any man who's single, or we'll talk about the man. Any man who's single, he wants a woman in his life. And every nigga out here booty call. The only reason why we're on booty calls like that is because we haven't found that one that we can be comfortable and honest and confident and and completely loyal to. We haven't found that, and that's the only reason.
I had read this thing that said actually the most successful men with the most money.
Yo, Benz, why you sound far? You sound far.
Actually,
You sound far.
I read this thing that said some of the most successful men in this world actually men that are gay, because they don't have the distraction of a woman. They don't get their money taken away with child support and all that other stuff. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, then I got to go against what you're saying with a man with a woman.
No, you can't. No, you can't, because them niggas don't like women.
But they single.
They don't be single, Benz. They don't be single.
You know, but they're gay. No, but you can't compare a homosexual to a straight guy. It's like to a straight female. You can't compare the two. How do you do that?
Have any one of y'all ever been in a relationship with a woman and the woman, you felt like the woman was pulling you away from your purpose? Jealousy, don't want you right there.
Here, hello. Hey, I'm here. Here I am.
I've never been in a relationship.
Wait, hold on. He was saying stuff. Hold on. He was saying. Go ahead.
Can y'all hear me?
Yeah.
Let me get out this wind real quick, man. Hold on. My bad. No, I'm gonna tell you the real. See, the thing is, the man that's in that relationship has more responsibility. Therefore, his foundational goals are supposed to be, quote unquote, in control or stabilized better. But that don't necessarily mean he's in a better situation. I'm gonna keep it a buck with you. That don't mean that you're in a better situation, because if the person that you with is not helping or adding or complementing to that, then you're losing. Period, point blank. You're losing. And you could be in a good relationship with a person. It might not be toxic. It might not be no other bullshit. But if they're not adding to your purpose, they're taking away from your purpose. There is no in between when it comes to your purpose. And I'm just going to keep it a buck with you. I done been in several relationships that were long-term relationships. And in those relationships.
Yeah, boy out there in Hawaii. Boy,
yeah. So what I was going to say, I have never been in a relationship with a person that had my back wholeheartedly in what I was doing. I never been with I never had no relationship. I've been in 4 relationships, all 4. And some of them was early. So I ain't even, like the first relationship, I can't even say because, that was early on. But I just never been with anybody that was like totally supportive, totally had my back, and totally was 100% for what I was doing. My last relationship was kind of the worst one because she was jealous, because she was insecure and jealous. So she wasn't really supportive of anything that I was doing, because a lot of what I was doing involved me having to deal with women. Like as far as entertainment goes, being in the entertainment business, as far as like even doing merchandise, selling merchandise, So I just think that like a lot of women, all the women I've been with, I just never had nobody that had my back 100%.
It'd be like that, especially certain fields that you're in. Even going back when you say entertainment, when I started getting into the tours and going on the road and stuff like that, she never came along. You never supported the concert. You never been to the studio, the concert, the tour. You've been nowhere. You didn't even play a part to say, hey, why you handling this? Maybe I can come and support you. Maybe I can go film this.
That's bad. That's bad.
It was always worried about what female in the background, how many females, what female you took a picture with. These are people that bought tickets, man. These are fans, and this is what you're supposed to do as part of your job, so that they want to come again next time and buy another ticket. You know what I'm saying? But you took a relationship and your insecurity and put it into this shit, fucking up the business. Yep. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
I can't focus what I really need to do because I got to focus on bullshit right now.
Yeah,
you know.
And and that's bad, Benz. I hate that you had to go through that, because I know what that feels like. But it's a woman out there that will fill that spot. Like it's a female. I'm a relationship type of guy. I'm gonna tell you all straight up. I'm a lover, not a fighter. So I definitely believe in my strength. It's in relationships, but it do have to be that right one. The only failure that relationships have, it's not always you don't find that right one. It's you don't know how to show your partner the direction you're going is something that she believes is going to work. She has to believe it's going to work. If a woman doesn't believe what the direction you're taking her is going to work, then she's off the track. She's not on board. She's done. But you find that woman that believes the direction you're going is going to work, oh, she's all in. She's all in. And it doesn't matter if I can. I'm almost done. It doesn't matter if you're patient. If you're getting that love when you come home, if you're getting that text from her saying on a Tuesday, hey, thank you, babe, for all you do for us and the kids, or if there's kids involved, if you're getting that love as a man, it makes everything you're doing out here worth it. All the long hours you're working, all the back-breaking jobs you're doing, and the providing you're doing, as long as she's communicating with love and saying, I appreciate what you're doing and how hard you're working, I see how you're doing it. As a man, that strokes our ego, and we will give that woman the world. Single man won't do that because he don't know what that love feels like. A single man don't know what real love feels like. He doesn't. He's out there searching for it. He's out there searching for it, but he's distracted from bedroom to bedroom. He don't know what real love feels like. That's why when he finally meets and finds that real love, he usually goes fumble it because he's unfamiliar with it.
Hey, man, you keep saying the single man and make it seem like, because when men are single, all they doing is fucking around. You got married men that fuck more than the single man do. And this
That's
is
snapple.
because he got so much work. He got wife, family, the bitch on the side. He got all kind of shit going on. He can't get it together. And he got to support a woman at home.
But if you look at a lot of our conversations, and it don't have to necessarily be us on this panel, but if you look at and hear a lot of men's conversations, and you look at the celebrity world and you look at the non-celebrity world, our biggest conquerorship and achievement that we talk about to other niggas is women. It's conquering a woman. We're not talking about, hey man, I'm a CEO at my job. Hey man, I just got a house. Hey man, we're not glorifying that. We want to talk about how many bitches you're knocking. So the single man's goal is to knock bitches until he find that one bitch that's gonna slow him down.
See, we got to stop saying that too, because you got a lot of men that's single because maybe them niggas is focused on what they got going on in life to get themselves in the best position, and they ain't ready for no woman yet. And ain't about to fuck it, because anybody can go fuck, married or single. You know what I'm saying? That ain't the end all.
But the fucking is not necessarily vanity. The fucking is actually him trying to find out and search his way through it. People always equate fucking and sex with a negative. Sex is not negative. Fucking is not negative. It's who you fucking with that makes it negative. So our dick is our antennas. My dick is my antenna. So for me, I'm out here trying to home around and see who the secret knots with and get with and be like, wow, I really like this short, because even when we're not fucking, she's still texting me. Even when we're not having sex, she still want to go hang out. Well, she support me. She brings lunch. She brings lunch to my job and all that type of shit.
I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. When on some real shit, just in my personal experience, I know more men in relationships or married men that's fucking around more than these niggas. And that's just the truth, bro. You know what I'm saying?
That's because
you talking about being on point. You ain't on point. Like I said, you're juggling too much. You're trying to keep the side girl a secret. You're trying to hope the wife don't find out. You're still trying to work, take care of kids. You got way too much going on in the single man. You just got to work on himself and focus on his career.
But see, this the deal though. But this the deal though. This the deal though. I'm back. Let me get on real quick.
What is a single man learning though? A single man ain't learning shit out there.
A single man is learning how to be his best version of himself. He should be. Yeah. Any nigga that's single should be learning. Listen to me. Listen. Hold on. Listen. Listen what I'm saying to you. If you ain't in tune with yourself, ain't no relationship gonna work. If you're not in tune with who you are as a
This man keep breaking up. No, like the one thing
I can't if you ain't
about spending time by yourself or being by yourself, you do learn who you are as a person. Dating different people, you do learn what your likes and what you don't like. Like I could say now, I know more about myself now than I did 20 years ago. So right now, if a woman comes along, I already did the shits. I already had the fun. I already, you know what I'm saying? So right now, a woman coming along opposed to when I was 27 and still not fully aware of who I am, it's a different story. So I think spending time by yourself, you do need to learn who you are.
But you didn't fertilize your lifestyle out there outside of vanity reasons. Yes, you had a job. Yes, you were stacking money, but your ultimate goal was the White House and picket fence. That's a single nigga's ultimate goal. So pretty soon, that same single nigga is after what that nigga in a relationship is after. As men, we're all
it depends on the individual, man. It depends.
The only reason I can say why I'm okay, like certain relationships, I'm like, I would never want to be in that because that shit right there that shit is worse than being single. If you're not idolizing, I don't idolize anybody, first of all, because God, whatever my path or whatever God got for me, that's what he got for me. So I don't really idolize anybody's relationship. I do respect people's relationship, and I do I give people their flowers for their
because we don't know.
But I definitely am not wishing, because all relationships ain't good. All relationships ain't.
Ask every nigga in jail if he's happy he's single. Ask every nigga that's doing time. Ask every nigga that's doing time. What do he wish he had or he would change?
That's not the same. You can't compare my single or Fred's or Ben's single. You can't compare our single to a nigga in jail. That's not the same single. That's not. And some of them niggas ain't single. And some of them niggas ain't single.
Because everybody that comes see you, that's who you know is really with you. Every bitch that comes see you, you know that's the one. That's the one.
Hopefully.
I know, but it's still that's a good way to find out. And I'm not saying y'all compared to niggas in jail. I'm only using that as a paraphrase to say a man when he's in that space, he wants somebody that he can really love because he's himself. You know when I went in, you know how many niggas that wanted to have somebody, a female, to love them in that falling space, in that sunken space. When a man falls, I
can't compare niggas in jail to niggas outside. It's just not a comparison.
Yeah, that's different. Niggas in jail want everything.
Right, they want everything.
That love. They want that love. They want that real love.
You want that money on their books.
Of course you want real love. If you had coochie before and you locked up.
But that's gonna be
some of them niggas wanted so much they in other niggas' hiney hole. That's how much they want love, goddammit.
No, but the point I'm making is that's gonna be the one that you're gonna realize, and it's sad it took jail, that you're gonna realize, wow, this is the one. Because she was always there to see me.
It don't even take
tell me she put on my books. That's the one.
Yeah,
that's
but
the one.
It don't take. Listen, for all my youngsters out there, please don't go to jail thinking that that's how you're gonna find the love of your life. Please, listen. It don't. It could take something as simple as you could go to a different school. You could go to you could be raised in New York and go to college in California. The first girl that flies out to see you, come to see you in California. It could be
cut off, man.
Like, it don't gotta be please, my YNs out there, please don't listen to this jail shit. Thank you. Keep your mind out of
It's
fucking
not.
jail.
It's not the jail. It's the mind state. It's the lonely mind state. Is what I'm saying.
Why we gotta use jail? Like jail ain't the fucking.
So I'm using.
We ain't gonna use failures as examples, nigga. We're not gonna use failures as examples, nigga, for anything. A nigga in jail can't tell me nothing. I done already been there and done it. So we ain't gonna use failures. We ain't gonna use failures as examples. What I'm gonna tell you is like this: from a nigga that really been in relationships and really done thrived on both ends. It's as a man, it's about you getting your shit together first. If you can't identify who you are as a fucking man, all that relationship shit gonna be dead. You can have the best supporter in the world, but if you're not on top of your shit, you're gonna fuck that up too. How many times we done seen niggas who got a woman to give them the bag and they blow it and they fuck it up? Niggas be broke 2 weeks later. It's because niggas ain't in tune with they self. And I'm gonna tell y'all this. See, I always keep it a buck. See how we be getting on the podcast and niggas be talking about what shit that ain't real and this and that other. I'm gonna show you it ain't real, nigga. I'm gonna show you that the shit ain't real, nigga. I'm gonna show you that the shit ain't real, nigga. Now, nigga, I'm gonna keep it a buck with you, nigga. How shit don't be real, nigga. And last time we was on the podcast, I was telling you niggas something. You know what I'm saying? But now, on the back end of that, I'm gonna tell you something else. Everything that glitter ain't gold, nigga. You be busting your ass, nigga. I bust my ass, nigga, on my mama, nigga, to make sure, nigga, that everybody around me is good, nigga. And I be pushing harder than anybody else around me to make sure that goes. You think I got somebody supporting that too? Fuck no, nigga. That's why you see me over here bare knuckles right now, nigga. And Waikiki, nigga, I'm keeping it a band with you for that reason. Because a man will exhaust himself and drain himself trying to keep up a family or keep up with a woman who's not supporting and pouring back into you. You understand what I'm saying?
Okay.
As a man, you got to get on your own 10 and you got to get out there and you got to stay on your goal and your path, because that's when you're going to really find the real woman that's really going to support you. While you still trying to figure this shit out, you're going to be pulling in all type of scragglers, nigga. I done pulled all type of scragglers because you know why? They see your ambition. They see your energy. They see what you about. But so they want to latch on to something as well. But they're not necessarily team players, bro. And that's the problem. You can have a wife and she ain't even a fucking team player. You're gonna lose every time, bro. You're gonna lose. So I tell you, a single man is gonna win, because your direction as a single man should be all about growth. If I was single and didn't have kids, nigga, I'd be a millionaire right now. I swear to God, on my kids, nigga. Because I didn't touch.
I'm gonna tell you from experience, that's not true.
No, I'm gonna tell you from my experience, it is true. Because nigga, I didn't touch bands, nigga. 100 bands here and there, all the way through, and I got kids, nigga. If I didn't have kids, I promise you, nigga, my whole life would be propelled to another level. Nigga, I done went places niggas with no kids can't go, nigga. And my bag still be good with kids. So I know if I didn't have kids, bro, my bag would be fucking ridiculous. I'm telling you, nigga, my kids is my kids is the reason that I am docile. My kids is the reason that I did calm down. My kids is the reason that I'm not in Vegas or Hawaii every goddamn weekend. I'm telling you. So all that shit slow you down. And this is from a nigga with experience. Nigga, I done been married, all the shit. And if you ain't got the right woman, all she's gonna do is hold you back, bro. I promise you that. And I'm telling you this from a passionate place.
The key to what you just said, if you don't have the right woman. That's
but the problem is niggas hold on, niggas will get with women.
That's just
but niggas will get with a woman, bro, and then try to create her to be the right woman, or try to force her hand to be the right woman. If that bitch don't already come equipped, she's never gonna be equipped, bro. She's never gonna be equipped. I promise you that, nigga. I promise you that.
That's the point I'm making of. Yeah, niggas be getting with people for the wrong reasons. So if you get with somebody for the wrong reasons, right? Like we got, and I hate to use celebrities, but I mean, if you look at niggas like Snoop Dogg, Ice Cube, how long they been with the same woman from the start of their career when they had no money?
They absolutely have.
But this what I'm saying is, at the end of the day, everybody's situation is gonna be different. Some niggas have found that person. Some niggas have found that one that has stood by them when they didn't have nothing. And whatever they did, that woman helped him and he surpassed her. It happens.
And they supported it.
So if you don't have the right person, of course your shit ain't going. Your shit
But
is
but
always
but
going
but
to
we
go
don't
left.
but you don't know that you don't know that person ain't the right person until you find out they're not the right
No,
person.
The problem is niggas moving too fast and ignoring shit, or niggas moving too fast and putting a baby up in them, or niggas just moving too fucking fast. That's the problem. Niggas be in la la land because Shorty got a fatty or her body crazy or she bad, and you all hooked off the aesthetics of how she looked, and really she's a piece of shit.
But
So
see, a lot of times,
niggas be fucked up. That's why niggas relationships be fucked up.
but a lot of times,
If your wife was Gucci Man, you got a winner. If you got a, because first of all, I don't care what you want to be in life. If the person that you're with, even if you just a fucking construction worker, if you're a construction worker and you got
oh
a
God,
wife that knows how to manage money, y'all gonna be good. You understand?
yeah,
But if you a
oh God,
construction worker
I agree.
and your wife don't know how to manage money and you don't know how to manage money, y'all both gonna be y'all just gonna be fucked up.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you my scenario. Because I think Bez touched on it a little bit earlier. Nigga, I've been popular, nigga, ever since we've been in school, nigga. When I did music, nigga, my shit propelled to a whole nother level of popular. I was already popular in the streets, so any woman that was fucking with me had to understand there was something that came along with fucking with me, right? Like, if you fuck with me, this is part of what it comes fucking with me. I'm gonna be doing X, Y, and Z. You gonna have to accept it, or we ain't gonna be able to fuck around. Period, point blank. And that's why it's always important for a man to establish his own program. Because as a man, the woman's supposed to get up underneath your program. A lot of these niggas don't have a program. That's the problem. Niggas don't have a program. And then expect the bitch to work magic and it make you rich. This shit don't work like that, my nigga. It don't work like that. That's why I'm telling you, there's no important facet of a nigga that's on his own creating the lane that works best for him. I'm telling you, because once you're established, that right woman is gonna fall into your lap easier.
You keep talking in the entrepreneurial form. You gotta remember.
No. You don't gotta be an entrepreneur. You don't gotta be an entrepreneur.
There are niggas out here that do sanitation. There are niggas out here that's cops. There are niggas out here that's
then they're established. They're established.
So you got niggas out here that work regular 9-to-5 jobs that ain't looking for all this being established, nothing. They want to go home.
Listen.
They want to go home.
Listen what I'm saying.
Come home and have a beer. If you don't have,
listen what I'm saying to you. But listen to me.
If you have a woman at home, what do niggas? Matter of fact, perfect example. Back in the day, what used to happen? What women was at home, the man would go to work, the man come home, bring the check, and the wife was at home taking care of the kids, and she managed the money. How many of our grandparents, great grandparents, some of even our parents have that same story? The man went to work, the woman was at home.
You're right. But here's the thing though. But here's the thing though.
He managed the money.
But here's the thing, Rail. Here's the thing, Rail. You could be a sanitation. Hold on, listen. Hold on, Rail. Listen. You could be a sanitation worker and be established. Established just means you got your shit together. It don't mean you rich. That means you got your shit together. So any man, when I say established, I mean you got your own program formatted, whatever your program is. And if there's levels to everything, right? So obviously a well-established person we would look at as more wealthy. But if you established, I mean you got your shit together. You ain't dependent on nobody for nothing. You got your own car, you got your own place, you got your own money-making machine, you doing what you gotta do. It ain't about being rich. It's about being established. So a woman walks into that, a woman sees that established man as security.
Okay,
it don't matter if you're a sanitation worker. It don't matter if you're a sanitation worker or an NBA player. If you establish, that means your life is set up the way you want your life to be set up.
So Wes, you doing a lot of woofing, nigga. So
no, I ain't woofing shit, nigga. I ain't woofing shit, nigga. I'm real life proof of this shit, nigga. Cause I done made it. I'm gonna tell you like this. I've been more successful without a woman by my side. Because every woman I fuck with wants to reel me in on their shit. And my program be already established. And that's why we bump heads.
So any woman that you've been with, that hasn't seen you your failure, you're setting yourself up setting yourself up for a loss. Any child that you've had, that if the child
But you might
is
have to mute. His shit keep going in and
Yo,
out.
yeah, mute his shit. Keep going in and out.
No, you might have to mute West because whatever noise is in the background is affecting. We can't hear reflection.
I ain't got no noise in the background.
okay, can y'all hear me?
The wind or whatever. It's the
Yeah,
wind or
I can
whatever.
hear you now.
Outside.
I can hear you now.
Okay, you're doing a lot of woofing. I stand on that. If you're meeting a woman at your greatest and successful level, what do you think you're teaching that woman? She's really
That there's
gonna love you.
that there's a standard. That there's a standard. That's what you're teaching a woman. That there's a standard.
Love you. No, you're teaching that bitch she's gonna love you at your success. She's not gonna love you at your failure. That's what you're teaching her. That's what you're saying.
nigga, that's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is when you're established as a person, your direction is more clear. You know what you want when you're already established. You know what you're not going to settle for. You're not going to just take anything because you've already put in the work on yourself to put yourself where you need to be. A lot of these niggas ain't put the work in. A lot of these niggas ain't put the work in. I'm just keeping it real.
So you saying a child ain't gonna inspire you to go harder?
You said what?
You telling me a kid that you have with that female harder?
I mean, my kids always made me go harder. It wasn't about the broad, though. It was about the kids.
But you just said some distraction.
They are a distraction. Kids are a fucking distraction, nigga. Shit, I'm gonna keep it real with you. Kids are a distraction, nigga.
Would your seed be a distraction from your financial aggression?
Because obviously, nigga, if you got kids, nigga, where's your time going? You spending more of your time cultivating the family than you are growing.
All you do is readjust the program. Kids come with your success. You just got to figure out how to be successful with the kids. You got to learn how to be successful when kids come. Kids come with the success.
No, the point I'm trying to make is if you're not established, see, even if you're established and you got kids, your vision is gonna be clear. That's the point I'm trying to make. Niggas don't be established. Niggas be freestyling. Niggas, okay, I think I want to do this here. Okay, oh, girl look pretty good. I'm gonna throw her on the team, and then all of a sudden, it's just supposed to magically come together. No, niggas ain't put the work in for their self. All I'm saying is, a man, you need to. Your obligation is to fulfill who you are as a person before you even pursue a relationship. And like Rail said, a lot of times niggas just jump in their relationship. Niggas moving fast. I'm telling you, I'm telling y'all this for a reason. The reason being is this: majority of these men don't have a program.
So my
They don't have a program.
Okay, so my question is, so what do you say for the people that have been in relationships from, let's say, high school or college, that's been together, they still together? What do you say for the 50+ year relationships? What do you say for the 60? Like, what do you like? So that's why I'm saying what you're saying is not valid. What I'm saying to you is that's not valid because there are stories of people that their mother and father had been together.
You're right.
The man was established. Before the woman was established.
But that shit is rare.
Everybody was established.
But that shit is rare.
It's not rare. It's not rare.
That shit is rare. That shit is rare.
It's not rare.
Okay. I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you how rare it is. I'm gonna show you how rare it is. Hey, Reflection, are your parents still together?
Rest in peace to my father. He's dead.
My parents ain't together. Real, your parents still together?
My parents ain't been together since I was a kid.
Okay then, so that's what I'm saying. So it's four niggas on this panel, and only hold on. I'm trying to see every time a nigga try to put a point, y'all want to start talking loud.
It's a billion people in the world.
I'm just giving you numbers. I'm giving you numbers.
I'm just giving you numbers. 1%.
But I'm just giving you numbers. It's 4 niggas on this panel, only one nigga on the panel. Parents are still together. That shit is rare, bro. It's rare.
Okay, so
I'm just keeping
okay,
it
so
real.
let me
I
tell
was,
you.
hey,
Okay,
my first
so what about
baby,
all
my
my
first.
friends?
Hold
Okay,
on. My
so let me
first
ask you
kid, my
this.
hold on.
What do you say about the amount of friends that I have that been together since they 20s, that been together before they was
Hey,
established.
I say,
Before
I
what do
say
you,
that's a blessing. I say that's
plenty
a blessing.
I have
I
plenty
say that's a
of
blessing.
I have plenty of examples. That's what I'm saying to you. It's not rare.
Okay, well, it's really rare because if you put 10
It's
random
not.
people together right now, if you put 10 random people together right now and ask them how many of their parents are still together, it's going to be less than half that say that they are. That shit is
You
rare,
don't know
bro.
that.
But
You need
anyway, that's not the
statistics,
point.
bro. You can't
Okay,
make
so
up
look,
your own statistics, nigga. You
I'm gonna
making up
give you.
statistics.
No, well, I mean, statistics are numbers. Statistics are numbers. So we got 4 people on the panel right now, and only one
You
nigga
need
parents are still together. So that's
do
still
you have
numbers.
statistics?
We're
You don't
still
have
talking numbers,
statistics.
though. It's still
You don't
numbers.
have
It's still
statistics.
numbers, real.
You
But
going
it's
off
still
of your
numbers.
life. You going off of your own life. You don't have statistics.
No,
Okay.
no, no.
So my
I'm going
parents
by
ain't,
facts, bro.
okay. So my
I'm going by
parents.
facts.
Okay. So my parents ain't been together since I was a kid. But my sister and her husband been together since college. No outside kids. Still married. What are we talking about?
That's great. So that's a blessing. That's a blessing.
I'm just
I
saying
applaud
here.
that shit. I'm not knocking it.
I'm
I
not.
applaud
I'm
that
not
shit.
saying. I
I
didn't say
applaud that.
no,
But
no,
what I'm
no.
saying is,
What I'm saying to you is. What I'm saying to you is. Matter of fact, even if I break it down, majority of my siblings are with the same person that they've been with since they was young. Me
Every
and my brother is the only one out of 6. 4 out of
every
6.
single
hey, hats off to them.
every
So what
single
are we talking
man,
Hats
about?
off to them.
every
That's what
every
I'm telling
single
you.
every single man is after what that man that's in a relationship has. Whether that
Not every
nigga
man
married or
is.
not.
I'm telling you.
No,
I
if
don't
Not
know
every
no
man is.
man.
reflection, I
No man.
agree with you. I agree with you
I
if
don't
the relationship is positive.
I don't know no man that takes full pride in being by himself. I don't. I don't. I don't know
Like
on
I
this
said, reflection. I only agree with you. I only agree
that
with you if the relationship, if it's positive relationships, I agree with you. If it's not positive relationships, I can't. I can't agree.
nobody nobody has
Hey,
achieved. So the topic tonight is man more powerful or more strong than men in relationships. My opinion is not because of several factors.
Yo, hold on.
Learning every single
80,
man.
wherever the wind is in the back, it's messing up when he talk. His shit be when other people talk when he talks, it fucks up. When any other
West,
noise when he talks, it fucks up.
West, West should have just stayed out of the podcast tonight. He should have took a rain check.
no, I
Now you
should.
gotta mute.
I'm
Now
just keeping
you
it a
just
buck.
gotta mute. You just gotta mute when you're not talking.
We can't hear you clear. You got a lot of distractions in the background, so it's disrupting the podcast. And we can't see you too, my nigga. You never come on the podcast where we're looking at a black space and you get all this noise in the background. So
But
we're
see,
dropping a lot of you.
you know what I hate about, and you know what I hate about, you know what I hate about a lot of black people. What I hate about a lot of black people when it comes to this stuff is that black people is always talking off of what we see in the neighborhoods that we're in. If you go to a lot of Latin, Indian, Caucasian, a lot of these other ethnicity, races, a lot of people that's in arranged marriages, Africans, whatever. It's not, I keep telling y'all, it's not the same stats. The stats ain't the same. The stats are not
But we
the
can't speak.
same.
But I'm quite
The
sure. I'm
stats
quite sure
are
when
not
Biz made.
the same.
I'm quite sure when Biz made the topic, he wasn't talking about white men and Hispanic men and everybody else.
I've never,
No,
I've
we have
never,
to talk about everybody. What
I
are we
never
doing?
went to work. I never went to work. And Vince, I got to say this to respect your panel because I got to go. I've never went to work. I never went to my job. I never went to a club. I've never went to a strip club. And I've never hung out on the streets and saw a single man that I've ever admired while I was in a relationship. Ever. Ever. Never.
Well, according to real nigga, you just going by your small ass circle, nigga, that you ain't seen enough in, nigga. So yeah, we can't go by
I
that.
mean, but I don't admire no man. I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck if you in a relationship. I don't give a fuck how much money you got. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm just not envious of no nigga, period. At all. I'm the hottest nigga in the room every time I walk in, so I don't give a fuck about nobody, to be honest with you. And I'm not saying that that's just my level of confidence. I'm never worried about no other man, period.
I've always seen the man's greatest pride and a man's greatest achievement is that woman that stands next to him.
That's a fact. I ain't gonna lie about that. That's the truth.
That's sad. That's sad. That's sad.
That's the truth.
That's sad.
That's the truth.
I've never seen or admired a single man give me that power and that sense of gravity the way a man that was in a relationship had. Never. Ever in my life.
A man with a solid woman, a solid, attractive woman, that nigga is bragging about his woman. I don't care what nobody says.
But
that's right. But listen what we're saying though.
Listen, first of all, we got Asians in here, we got white in here, we got Latin in here, but we're not just talking about black people. Thank you, Callie. Let's move on. What the fuck is you talking about? There's mad other ethnicities that come in this podcast, and now we're just talking about black people. Come on, let's stop.
I think the biggest hurdle that we not all understanding is though, when niggas is saying what they saying right now about the women, the key word is a solid woman, and we've already seen that there's not a big variety of solid women. So what we're asking for,
it doesn't matter if she's solid or not.
What the fuck? What do you mean? It doesn't matter if she's solid or not.
No,
a female brings balance. It don't matter what you're going through behind closed doors. She brings balance, she brings image, and she brings support publicly. Yes, it's a rare case with Ben's with Ben's profession. She wasn't bringing that support, but only he knew that. People on the outside don't know that. A fucked up female can still stroke her ego in the public because a nigga don't know what we going through behind closed doors. A nigga don't know that this bitch ain't supporting you.
Leave that.
Hey, but I know. If I know, that's enough. That's the only person that needs to know. If I know, it's too much.
But as a man, you take pride in public. You don't take pride behind closed doors. Our pride comes in public. Because that's where the criticism comes from. Who's in your house, Wes, that's criticizing your failed relationship? Who? Nobody. But when you step outside those doors and they feel the criticism. That's the criticism. A man wants public pride. We'll go back to the Ike and Tina Turners. But he wants.
I'm gonna address Steph's. Put Steph's comment back. I want to address what she's saying because it is about race. It ain't about race. It's about culture. It's about culture. It's about ethnicity. All different cultures, different race, different ethnicities, different religions. It's all you're gonna have different.
But we've already established.
I'm not done. There are plenty of religions. There are plenty of people in different religions. There are plenty of people in different ethnicities and cultures that move different when it comes to the marriage. So you have to talk about ethnicities and race and religion. That all plays a factor in a lot of people's marriages and how they move in their marriage. So,
it absolutely does. It absolutely does.
Go ahead,
Hey, salute to Benz. Hey, Benz, I got to check out. Thank you, brother. Hey, it's a powerful topic. I wish we would rerun this back and do it again because there's a lot of back and forth over each other's words, and we lost a lot of jewels. But thank you, brother, for your panel. Thank you for the show, man. Keep doing what you're doing. Thank you for having me on. I gotta go.
All right.
Later. Yeah, but that does play a major part, Steph. And whether, you know, and at the end of the day, you know, it ain't about the grass being greener, but it just is what it is. And to be honest with you, with the systemic racism that goes on in the United States, it's a lot of reason why the black marriages aren't or marriages in urban communities. It's not a lot of marriages in urban communities. This is just the facts. But there is a difference between whether your culture, your background, your religion, all of that plays a part. If an African or Indian, if they're in an arranged marriage, 9 times out of 10, those marriages don't fail because it's an arranged marriage and they rock out to the end. Are there people with arranged marriages in the United States? Yes, there are. So you gotta break it down to certain morals and values and cultures and religions and ethnicities. That all plays a part. That's all a factor to me.
Do you think more men have become more successful if they stay single longer?
I think honestly, because it ain't even, you know what it is? It's not even about being successful. You know what it really is about? Is that man doing what? Because here's what we gotta think about. A nigga that is good with construction, right? A nigga that is a carpenter, right? In every other lane, he could be dumb as rocks. You know what I'm saying? In any other lane, he could be dumb as nails. You know what I mean? But he just knows how to put 2 pieces of wood together. You know what I'm saying? I know a lot of dudes like that I worked in construction. That these dudes, some of these dudes, they might have been alcoholics. They might have been, you know what I'm saying? Whatever. But as soon as you put a tool in their hand, them dudes knew what they was doing. So it's like I think emotionally, are you doing what you want to do? Are you doing what you want to do? And if you're doing what you want to do, is the person that you with supportive of what you're doing? There are women that are perfectly fine with the man that leaves out in the morning, 9 to 5 or 7 to 3 in construction, goes through his job, works overtime, comes back in the nighttime, has a beer, and falls asleep. There are women that's content with that. You feel what I'm saying? So yeah. I just feel like it ain't even about being successful. It's just about, is this man doing what he want to do? And is the person he went is.
When I say successful, I'm not saying a man got to be rich. A man can still have an 8 to 5 and still be successful in his life. Meaning a man can work an 8 to 5 and still have his own. Take care of himself, have his own spot, do his own shit. Right. Yeah, that's what I mean by successful. Yeah. Like that man is able to take care of his own and don't need no woman to come in and take care of him. But I don't mean like a nigga ball and he rich type thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but like, you know,
we do got a lot of men that be in relationships. They be in fake relationships because just like we sometimes talk about women, man, it be a lot of men that need help too. You know what I'm saying? Right. And some people get fake relationships just for the help. They really don't even be in love with each other. She might need this, he might need it in order to make it work to afford this type one thing. And a lot of people do that shit nowadays, man.
But so that's why I feel like it's kind of what Reflection was saying. Like, this is the thing. Let's just say you meet a woman and pretend like you ain't got nothing, and she's still rocking with you. That's almost how you could tell she fucks with you. You know what I'm saying? Like that's almost how you could tell if that woman fucks with you. Because if it's not about her gaining anything from you, because now everything is about what you could do for me, what you could do for me, what you could do for me. So if a woman is fucking with you and she can't, and let's just say you just telling her like, yeah, this is what I aspire to do, and she's still rocking with you. She maybe that's probably how you could tell more than anything, because if there's nothing that you offering or no money being shown or nothing, all she got to go off is I like this man and I genuinely feeling this man and I don't give a fuck what he do. I'm rocking with him.
Now, but look, listen, we can't, because we got to keep it straight all the way across the board. Because when we had a podcast not too long ago, people was on here talking about if the man was the breadwinner and the woman didn't do nothing, that means a man is controlling the woman. There are women out there that don't need a man for shit, but she still want to be in a relationship with somebody. I even know some women that play the man of the household, and she run everything in that house, and she run the nigga too. She don't need nothing from him, but she can't control him. You know what I mean? That nigga can't go nowhere. He ain't got no friends. You can't do shit, but she can go places. She can do her thing. You know what I mean? And it does happen. You got.
But I think is that somebody just having a controlling personality, like, or is that right?
It be. I don't want, like I say, I don't want to get into the race thing because this is where I've seen it at. But I've seen when certain women get certain money, they turn into that. I didn't know that person to be that before.
But this is what I'm saying.
Elevated in life, you became that. Because you didn't know how to turn off the switch from work to when you came home.
Listen, that's why I'm explaining to Steph, because Steph likes to be stubborn and hard-headed. And yes, your background matters. Background matters because I know a girl that is Pakistani, right? It was a girl that I dealt with. She Pakistani, right? Do you know that her family, because of their religion, because of their background, they told her, you get with a Pakistani man or you cut off. Where's she at right now? With a Pakistani man. In her marriage, kids, whole nine. You can tell she's not going nowhere. It just is what it is. We cannot sit here and say, yes, I don't know what Steph's relationships was. If her relationships was, I don't know if the dudes that she was with, I don't know if they was Caucasian. I don't know what they was. I don't know what they was, right? I don't know if they was Asian, Caucasian. I don't know what they was. But at the end of the day, it's all about how this person was raised, morals, values, their culture, their background, right? I know somebody, she literally told me, a dude that she was dating, he's Muslim. He's like, oh, if you rock with me, you're going to have to convert. She's like, I'm not converting. You know what I'm saying? Everybody has different respect for marriage. Everybody has different respect for marriage. I know at the end of the day, I value marriage. So for me, I get into marriage. The one thing that we're not arguing about is infidelity. Because then what did I get married for? And the other thing about it too is why I know I probably would have made more money. I probably would have made more money if I was with somebody that if I was with a woman that was truly supportive, because most of the money I've made in my life has been with women. Most of the money in my life has been with women.
Yeah, you can save money.
Background does matter.
If you can save money being in a relationship, if y'all
that's
want
a fact.
50-50 on everything.
That's a fact.
I mean,
you definitely listen. Listen, I know one thing. You definitely spend more money. You definitely spend more money, especially all that dealing with different women and all that. You spend more money. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. You spending more money.
You do spend more money. Something, but at the same time, if a man don't have his mind right and have himself established, you shouldn't be even trying to get no relationship. And I'm gonna keep it up because the majority of the relationships that fail is because one or the other is not on point. And it's going to always be imperative that the man is on point. for any situation because the man is the one that got to run the show. So I'm just gonna keep it a band. A lot of these dudes ain't found themselves, so they don't even know how to elevate, even if they did get the right one. You know what I mean?
But
And so
this is what you keep. But 80, you keep talking like how you talk. What I'm saying is, how you're talking is in the it's in the mind frame. It sounds like you're talking about a man that's looking to be an entrepreneur, right?
no, see
Because every
that's the
dude
problem.
ain't trying to elevate. Every dude, there are a lot of
keep
dudes
confusing.
that is content with the regular job.
But what I'm saying is it's not about the level of how much money. You keep taking it for that. That's not what I'm saying. When I say got yourself together, I mean in tune with
No, but you
yourself.
say elevate, a man trying to elevate, but every dude ain't trying to elevate. A lot of that's why I don't say
I know,
elevate.
I know,
No, I'm
and that's the
saying is
problem.
the wording you're using. I'm just saying is the wording you're using. I don't think it's the right wording. I don't think it's the right verbiage because
No,
what I'm
it's the
saying
right
is
verbiage.
every dude ain't trying to elevate. A lot of dudes are where they at and they are content right there. They wherever.
Okay.
But that's what
So
I'm saying.
listen.
That's all I'm saying.
So let's establish that what you're saying, real. So a dude could be a construction worker.
Right.
That don't mean that don't mean he's at the bottom of a totem pole of success. So
I'm not saying, but I'm not saying. Okay,
I'm
so
not
what I'm
basing it off
saying,
of a financial.
okay.
When I say
So when you say
when
elevate, so when you
hold
say
on, real,
elevate,
hold on.
ain't that construction
There's
worker?
different. Hold on,
What
real,
if
hold on.
that
I let you say
dude?
your piece. I let you say
What
your
if
piece. Hold on,
the
real. Let me just say
dude?
this real quick. You can elevate by just growing within yourself. It's not about a materialistic value. So you got to
I'm
stop
not
looking at
talking
it
about
like that.
materialistic.
Okay,
I'm
so
saying is,
as a man, any man should be trying to elevate himself. Any
I'm.
man that's not trying to
That's what I'm
elevate is
saying.
not
That's
the
the
man.
point I'm making. Some dudes are content. That's what I'm explaining to you. It's not about the
No,
money.
and I
What I'm
get that
saying
part.
is, some dudes are content. Some
I
dudes are
understand
like,
that. I
this is who
understand
I
that.
am.
But that's
I
not
go
what
to
I'm
work.
talking about,
I
real.
come
Hey, real.
home. I drink a beer. I play PlayStation. That's
Okay,
it.
and that same man that's in that same position can have the wrong woman with him, and she can take away from him instead of adding to him. It doesn't matter if you're a construction worker or an NBA player. That's
Yeah,
all
but
I'm
you
saying.
keep saying elevate. I'm just saying to you
I mean,
is every
you're
dude
taking one
ain't
word.
trying to elevate.
You're taking one word that I'm using. So a nigga could be a construction worker. He's trying to elevate to a foreman. There's different levels of elevation. It
No,
don't
if
mean he's
you're
trying to
in
be a millionaire.
construction, you're a foreman. That's it. There's journeyman. No. No, I'm
So if you
wrong.
start off as a
I'm
journeyman,
saying that
your
wrong.
goal should be be a
Some
foreman.
dudes
If not, what
would
the hell are
just
you
be a
doing?
journeyman. Some
Yeah,
dudes don't want the responsibility of a foreman. Some
I
dudes
get that.
just want to be a journeyman.
Okay,
Some
okay. So
dudes just want to go to work.
let's just base it off of this then. There's a dude, he's a construction worker, he's happy with his job, he's happy with his life, he's happy with his home situation, he's happy where he's at financially. Okay, we established that. That's cool. Now, the right or the wrong woman with him can determine how his life is gonna go from there.
Right. I'm not
Okay,
saying that. Yeah, but I'm just saying is the point I'm making to you is because you keep saying, "Oh, every dude got to elevate," and I'm just saying is some dudes don't want to elevate.
But
Some dudes are content. They like he
every
like I
dude
get
should be
my
trying to elevate
1,500 a
on some
week.
level.
He like
No,
I get my 1,500 a week. Whenever they give me a raise, they give me a
I
raise.
get
This
I
is my
get that.
life. I'm good.
But okay, so with that same person that you're talking about, is it considered not elevating if he want to move out of the ghetto to the suburbs? Is that not elevation?
Some dudes is content with that too.
I know I get that, but what I'm saying, I guess the point, because you're using the word elevate like I'm basing it
No,
off of
you're
just
using the
elevation.
word elevate wrong.
What I'm
That's what
saying
I'm
is
saying.
you're focused so much on the word elevate right now.
No,
Oh,
because what
any
I'm
man.
saying,
Well,
I'm
I'm
just
gonna say this. I'm
explaining
gonna
to
say
you
this.
is what I'm
I'm gonna
explaining
say
to
this.
you is every
Any
dude
man,
is not trying to elevate. You're
I
speaking
get
in
that.
reference to when you talk sometimes you talking from the basis of yourself. So when you're talking of the basis of I'm 80, this is what I do, this is where I'm going, this is what I want to do, right? So you got to take yourself out the equation and
I know,
say,
but
okay,
nevertheless,
let me not use
regardless of that,
elevate. Let me use a dude that just, because there are dudes that just want to go to work. They don't want to be the
I understand
foreman.
that.
They don't want to own a
I,
company. They just want to
I
go.
understand
They
all of
just
that.
want to get their
But
check and go home.
but what I'm saying, but the point, but the topic that we're talking about is a man more powerful in a relationship or not in a relationship? And the point that I'm trying to say is if you take that same dude and he has the right woman behind him, they're going to elevate by default. Whether they want to or not, they're going to elevate. Whether you want to or not, because that elevation happens when you grow. And a lot of people don't grow, so they don't know what elevation is. So naturally, anybody should be inspired to grow. If you're doing anything every day, spending your time, if you're not growing, what the fuck
So
are you doing? You're
you
wasting
said with
time.
the right woman, he's gonna grow.
Well, what I'm saying is, with the right woman, by default, they're going to elevate. They're going to grow because he got somebody in his corner that's going to perpetuate the
So then
growth. But now, and so,
that kind of contradicts
and
what
then
you said earlier.
no, but because it can happen both ways is the point I'm trying to make. All I was simply saying was a man should be established within himself. I'm not talking about established with a mansion. I'm not talking about established with 6 Range Rovers. I'm not talking about a CEO of a company. Within yourself. There's no slacking on you knowing who you are within yourself. Every man is supposed to conduct the first marriage of man, and that's with their self. If you don't conduct that first marriage of man with yourself, no relationship, no business, no education, nothing you're going to do is going to work because you haven't come to terms with yourself. So maybe that's what you took for elevate. I'm saying a man should be secure within himself before he tries to pursue a relationship because it's not going to work. It's just not going to work. I'm keeping it a buck. It's not going to work because when you're established, man.
Otis, you're not saying that construction workers is doing bad. That's not what we saying.
No, hell no.
That's not
Hell
what we
no.
saying. Otis.
No.
I worked in construction. I was a laborer.
Okay.
I'm just saying this. I seen the dudes that aspired to be a foreman, to run the company, to be a shop steward. I seen the dudes that aspired to want more. I also seen the dudes that was content. They get their check. They work. They come to work. They get their check and they go home and that's it. They just want to do their job. They want no extra responsibility. They wasn't looking to run nothing. They just wanted to get their check and go home.
And that's totally understandable. But what we're talking
Hey,
about is
Pacific Kelly say that's why these dudes are single because they ain't got no elevation.
that's real though, because it's gonna take some. Because how are you gonna put somebody in position to follow your program if your program is not established? That's what I meant by somebody being at peace with themselves. You have to be whole within yourself. So when I say established, I don't mean a millionaire. I mean you got your own place, you got your own car, you got your money stream, coming in. You know what I mean? That's established. You know what I mean?
I'm just saying this, and I gotta play devil's advocate every time because I just gotta say it's niggas that come out of jail and fucking get in relationships and they wasn't, and the woman's waiting right there and these niggas wasn't established, nothing. They get out of jail.
You're right. But how much?
That's what I'm saying is,
okay, so in them same relationships, hold on. In them same
relationships,
how does that in them same relationships though, how does that correlate with the topic that we're talking about? So a lot of them niggas is waiting on the woman to make sure that they got a new pair of Vizus. A lot of them niggas is waiting for the woman to get a new pair of Jordans. Yeah, she there waiting for him. Yeah, she got his back. But how powerful is that man if that woman ain't bringing in that check every 2 weeks?
But that's the point I'm making. I'm just saying what you saying is a man needs to be established within himself. There's a lot of niggas that ain't established that got with a woman. And then, matter of fact, I know a dude. Matter of fact, I met a dude in my old apartment in the Bronx. There was a restaurant up the block, and it was called Milk Burger. Y'all can look this shit up. And the owner, I spoke to him one day. I was like, "Oh, when you open this, that, and the third." We had a whole conversation, and he said, "Yeah." He said, "I'm be honest with you." He said, "I was fucked up." He said, "I had tried some other stuff, some other business. My bread got fucked up." He said, "I met my lady. She helped me get the financing for the restaurant." I opened, and now I got 2 locations. I'm
So
just
he
saying
got
this,
a solid woman that helped him get on his feet. There's nothing
and that's
wrong with
all
that.
I'm saying.
I'm not knocking
That's
that,
all
but
I'm
that's
saying. You
rare.
don't have to
All I'm saying
be.
is that's rare.
You don't have
That's
to be at
rare.
the top of the mountain. That's all I'm saying.
It's rare because especially in these times we live in now. I mean, real, you be the first one to tell us. Look what we see online. What's the first thing most of these women say? I'm not helping no dude get on his feet. I'm not helping no dude because when he get on, he gonna leave me. That's the mindset that we got to deal with, bro. So I'm not
But
denying that you're saying. I'm not denying what you're
so
saying.
so
But
but
we can ask a
yeah, the
woman. We can
women
ask.
that say that is online. You know what you got to do? Don't look online, because there's definitely women out here. There's definitely women out here that are not online and not worrying about what they say online. And there's women out here that just want a good man, that just want a man that treats them right. That's
Hey,
just all some women want, is a man that just treats them right,
hey, I fuck with
regardless.
Odie.
As
Hey, I
long as
fuck with
he's
Odie.
not, a addict or a bum, and
Hey, listen, hold on.
he.
Look what Odie just said, though. Look what Odie just said, though. That's exactly what I'm talking about. You don't even know who you are as a man if yourself ain't established. Because how do you know your potential? You might so like we said, everybody's not looking for the same thing. I know everybody's situation is different, but you and Reflection just said the same thing, that a man wants the woman to come home to. A man wants all this and that and the other. What the fuck is these niggas doing?
But
Yeah, I'm out here, man. I gotta watch what's going on. Hey, but
Otis, that's the point I was making. That's why I said, Otis, this is what I said earlier. I said every man needs to spend some time by themselves. Spend some time by yourself.
you have
Date.
to. You have
Get to
to.
know women, right? Get to know,
Yes.
right? To
No,
know
get to
who
know
you are as an
yourself.
individual.
Yes, get to
Once
know
you know
yourself.
who you are as an individual, right?
If you don't know who you are as yourself, you're not gonna be able to be the best version for anybody else.
And as
Kids,
soon
wife,
as you
whatever.
establish, or as soon as you are one with yourself, and then you date, now you dating with more of a purpose.
With more of a
Like I
purpose.
said,
Exactly. That's what I was saying.
me dating now and me dating in my 20s, that's two different, you know what I'm saying? I wasn't dating for the same purpose. You understand?
Exactly. I get that 100%. I mean, I think, but you know why though, Rail? Because you elevated. You see what I'm saying? You elevated, my nigga. So when you elevate, your whole vision changes, bro. It's natural. It sometimes the shit is natural. It happens by default. You want something better for yourself than the dudes you hang around with, right? So what do? You do something a little bit different. You doing something a little bit different. What worked for the dude that just got out of jail might not work for you, because you might come with a whole different characteristics than this dude had. That woman that fell for that dude, she might have just been infatuated with him to the point to where he couldn't have done no wrong. But like my man was just saying, we either on some grown man shit or we not. And at the point where we are right now, at this point in life, it ain't no lower tier shit going on, bro. Like, what nigga in his 40s wants lower value, lower tier lifestyle? So a lot of that starts with yourself, but a lot of it's gonna be by the woman that you got
I
by
don't
you
know.
too.
It
Cause
depends, you know.
you could be a good dude, like you could be a good, like Real. I've heard you say, when you get with a chick, you don't cheat, you don't do none of that. That's a
Yeah, I
good
don't do no
dude. So you can be a good dude to the wrong person, and it'll knock your shit down. Is all I'm saying. You know what I mean? So I
But
personally feel
but
like,
see now, and that's why I say where people be moving too fast, because I established a lot of things. Like, I established a lot of things in the beginning. I established, like, my last relationship, she caught me off guard because I was vulnerable. I was going through something mentally. So she caught me off guard. And it was things I noticed after we broke up. But even
yeah,
still, the relationship, it wasn't for 5-6 years, and I figured this shit out. I figured it out
yeah, yeah,
that it wasn't gonna
yeah,
work. But all
yeah.
my relationships before that, I was in my 20s, right? So all my relationships in my 20s is different than my last relationship, because I was older. But now here's the
Definitely.
thing I'm saying too, is that the thing about it, but I also said, yeah, me being single, yeah, I know myself, but I only know myself because I've dealt with a lot of different women. I know what I can put up with, I know what I can't put up with. But
Okay,
at
let me
the
ask you
same
this, real,
time,
real,
if I
real,
had
real,
the
real, real,
woman,
real, real,
but
real.
let me just
Not to
finish.
cut you off.
I just
So let
want
me
to say
ask you
this
one quick
part.
question.
I
I
had
want
the
to ask you one quick
woman,
question.
if I had the woman that had my back from the begin, like if I let's say at least by 30, let's say by 30, early 30s. If I met the woman that had my back, that was supportive of everything I'm doing, and really was my like really my fucking partner, I would probably be on a different level right now. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay, so hold on, let me stop you right there. So you, what you're basically saying is you need a woman to be successful. And that's bullshit, bro. I'm not gonna even let you tell me that,
No,
because
it's
that's what
not.
you're saying right now. That with the right woman, that you could have propelled yourself to where you think that nigga, you should be able to do that by yourself.
No, because I'm saying is the reason I'm saying that is because of
You shouldn't need
decisions
no
I
woman for
made.
that.
So let me explain why. So this is what I'm saying, and I said this earlier. The reason I'm saying that is because if I had the right person with me, I wouldn't have made certain decisions that turned out to be fucked up. I wouldn't have
I
made certain decisions that
but
I
what you
lost money. I wouldn't have
but
made
what you
certain
said
decisions
but what you said
that I was partnered
but
with the wrong people. That's what I'm
but
saying.
what you're saying basically is you're telling us right now that you need a woman to help you get
No,
through
it
it.
wasn't about needing a woman. What I'm saying is, with the right part, it's just like in business. If you don't have the right business, if you go into business with somebody and you don't have the right business partner, and the person you start the business with fucks the business up, it's the wrong
That
partner. It don't
that's
matter. It
true.
don't saying
But
that you
but
need a
but
person. That's who you went
But
into
but
business with.
but
If
but
you,
okay, but I'm gonna tell you this though from personal experience. A businessman is a businessman no matter who's on his side, bro.
yeah,
My
but
first marriage
so
when
you're
I was
not
married
listening to what I'm saying.
okay, hold on, but listen, I'm gonna give you an example. I was with my first kid's mom ever since high school. We were 16 years old, got married, we was together for 20 something years, nigga, no bullshit. You know what happened? I was elevating and I was growing and she wasn't. So this was the high school
But y'all was
sweetheart.
together
I
from
already hold
16.
on. But listen, this is what you was just praising earlier. So I'm telling you what I went through. So I did that. I did the whole, oh, I'm with my high school girlfriend and we had kids all the way. We was together for 20 something, 23 years. No bullshit. But what happened in the 23 years, Rail, I grew and she didn't. So what happened was
So
the
let me
gap
ask you a question.
automatically
Hold on.
the
Can I
gap
just ask you a
automatically
question?
happened. Yeah.
Hold on.
Yeah.
In that 23 years, did you cheat?
Fuck yeah.
All right, then I want to hear your shit. You can't
No,
talk.
but it
You
don't
can't. No,
matter
no, no,
because
no, 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 no. Because
none of
niggas
that
always
matters,
do that
bro.
bullshit. No, 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 no,
None of
no, no,
that
no, no,
matters.
no, 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 no,
None of
no.
that. You
The
don't think
reason
Snoop
why
Dogg
she
cheated?
probably was
You don't
no, no,
think
no, 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 no,
you
no, no,
don't
no.
think Snoop
I
Dogg
can't
cheated?
go. I can't. The reason why I can't go off of what you're saying is because you cheated. So
It don't
whatever.
matter. It
Hold
don't
on. So
matter.
the
Hey,
reason
listen.
I'm saying that, and if she caught you cheating, and if she knew you cheated, this is why I'm gonna say this. If y'all was together 23 years and your wife caught you cheating, the reason probably why she wasn't doing certain things in your relationship because she caught you cheating.
No, see, my relationship was different. My relationship was different. See, Real, at the beginning I explained to you.
Ladies,
Everybody,
can I get
Real. I
back
gotta
to
tell you,
ladies?
your shit, Real, because you don't know what you're talking about right now.
I'm just saying I can't go. If you said you cheated, I can't
Okay,
go.
listen, just listen, Real, just listen. I'm gonna give you something. Just listen. That was already established because every woman I fucked with already knew I had multiple women. She came into that knowing that already. I ain't never just been with one woman. They all knew that already. So me cheating and all, I wasn't even cheating. My girl knew I had other chicks because of who I was and how I got down. So it was still 23 years of that. She could have left after year 2. You understand what I'm saying? So that had nothing to do with it. My situation is different. I understand that everybody's situation is different. Any woman that I ever dealt with knew she was going to have to accept me having another woman because that's how I got down. And I maneuvered my whole time until just this relationship that I was just in.
So
You understand
that
what I'm saying?
so that's why I'm saying I can't go off what you're saying about you growing and
But
not.
hold
I
on.
can't
Let
go
me
off
finish.
that.
Let me finish. But I grew without the woman. Is what I'm trying to explain to
What
you.
I'm
Nigga,
explaining to you is
I opened up 2 clothing stores as me and my ex-wife was getting a divorce. You know why? Because when I got single, my vision was directly on what the fuck I was trying to do. I opened up 2 businesses. 2 businesses while I
All
was
I'm
going through a
saying is,
divorce because I had the freedom of a man to be able to establish what I needed to establish
all
without
I'm
somebody
saying
holding me
is,
back.
all I'm saying is, all I'm saying is, this is why I can't go with what you're saying. If you saying that your whole 23 relationship that this woman had to accept you having other women, the problem with the relationship is that she didn't want to do that shit no more. And that's
Hey,
why she wasn't growing. That's why she wasn't growing with you.
no,
She wasn't
no.
not growing with you because you was elevating. She just was like, I don't want to do this shit. She
So
probably did not. And you got how much? Here's the crazy part. Y'all niggas be acting like women don't put up with niggas shit for
I
a
never said that.
long
I never
ass
said
time.
that. I never said that. But the point that I'm
Women
trying to
put up.
make and
Women
establish is
put up.
you don't need no woman to be if a nigga need a woman to be successful, he's a bum. I'm just gonna keep it a band. If a nigga need a woman to be successful, you're a bum. You wasn't gonna do it anyways. So that's my take on it. Because you should be your own motivation. Now, a woman could help propel that. Yeah, she can help take that to another level if she's a good woman. Y'all talk about Snoop Dogg and all these niggas that been with these women for all these years. You don't think Snoop never fucked nobody else on the side? You don't think Ice-T never fucked nobody on the side? Come on, man, we got to keep it a buck. And that's the levels of being established. See, when you get to a certain level of establishment with yourself, a lot of other shit is water under the bridge. Snoop Dogg wife, he been with her for over 30 years. E40 been with his wife for over 30 years. I know you ain't telling me these niggas ain't never cheated. You can't tell me these
What
niggas
I'm
ain't never
saying to
cheated.
you is, I can't use your example because based on what you're telling me, I can't. The reason why
It's
I
bigger than
can't
that,
go,
Rail.
I
It's bigger
can't
than
go
that,
off of
Rail.
what you're telling
It's
me of
it's
her not wanting to
it's
grow and you growing
it's bigger
only
than that.
because
If a
I
person
feel
wants
like
to grow,
any
they're gonna
woman
grow
in that,
regardless.
I feel
You
like
don't
any
need
woman
inspiration
in
to
that
grow.
situation, I just
But you
feel like
don't need
any woman in
inspiration to
that
grow.
situation is not going to want to grow with you if they checked out. A woman could be with you. A woman could be checked out and be with you for years.
That's cool. But the point that I'm trying to make is, as a man, it's all about establishing yourself. And if you're not going to establish yourself, you can't look at the bigger picture because it's not going to happen. If I didn't have no kids, I know for a guaranteed fact I'd be way richer than what the fuck I am right now. I have way more bread than what I got right now. A guaranteed fact. Because I spend bands on my kids. I got kids playing sports nationally and all type of shit. I got to spend racks, nigga, for my kids to even participate in this shit that's going on. All them bands could be going into one of my businesses that I established while I had kids. So I guess everybody gonna have a different perspective. If I made it to a level of success that I did having 10 kids, I can't really listen to what nobody else is talking about because if a nigga that's not married don't have them restrictions. I've been married and I've had kids. So those are the two biggest impacts that's gonna happen on a man's life: his partner and the children that he creates. There is nothing bigger than that. Nothing. Not as a man, there's nothing bigger than that. So I didn't weather that whole situation to pan out to look at, damn, I'm more successful by myself. On God. On my kids. I'm more successful by myself. No woman has ever propelled me any further than I could propel myself. Now, I've had women that invested into me. I've had women who have helped my productivity and I've seen elevation, but I'm a nigga that's gonna elevate regardless. All you can do is make what I'm doing better. You can't take me any further. You can make it better, but it's on me to make that better. It's on me to take it further. I can't look at nobody else and say, well, if I get this person, I know for a fact the right woman could have took things to a whole nother level. I know that. That's real. Because any good partner in anything you're doing is going to take
That's
you
what
to
I
another level.
say.
I get that. But the point that I'm trying to make is we talking about, is a man more powerful? That's the key word, more powerful if he's single than a man that's in a relationship. And I think a single man is more powerful because your determination is bigger. Let's just say the single dude wants that relationship. He got to work for that. If he wants family goals, he got to work for that. He got to put the time in for that. That don't just happen. Hey, Benz, where you at?
I'm right here.
Okay, Benz, let me ask you a question. Being single, do you have more peace of mind?
Hold on, I gotta put my face on camera for that one. Yeah.
That nigga said, let me see. They need to see me.
Yeah. See,
First
I'm
of all,
home. See that? It's
first of all, let me
Come
clear
on, Benz.
let's be clear about the nigga we talking about. I know we know this nigga. We not gonna act like this nigga. I don't want him nothing about this nigga right here.
No, you can't do that, real. You can't be selective now. Come on, real.
Listen, I know how the nigga move. I'm not saying nothing. I know how my nigga move. That's all I'm saying.
I know. So, but
That's what I'm saying.
knowing, but knowing that is all I'm saying is, from my observation, Ben seemed like he in a peaceful place because he ain't got to deal with nobody's shit. I'm just gonna keep it real with you.
That's the point. This is the problem too. Why every time people talk about relationships, y'all thinking about y'all bullshit? Everybody relationship ain't shit.
Hey, but all we can go by,
come on, we gotta stop talking like this. Because every time you dealing with nigga, you just said you was in a 23-year relationship and the woman that you was with had to accept you dealing with other women. That is bullshit. That's bullshit. You cannot sit here. You cannot sit here until everybody's relationship ain't on that same toxic bullshit. Some people's relationship. Hello to the world. Some people's relationships are perfectly fucking fine. They ain't bullshit. The only reason their relationship is bullshit is because niggas is coming into relationships trying to have their cake and eat it too. That's why your relationships ain't shit.
Well, it's not about the relationship not being shit. It's about is the man more powerful in the relationship or not. That's what we're talking about. We talking about the man being more.
I'm just addressing what you just said. I'm just addressing. You just said Ben is peaceful because he ain't got to deal with. You specifically said Ben's is more peaceful because he ain't got to deal with no bullshit. So that's what I'm addressing. I'm addressing what you just said. Stop moving the fucking goalpost.
When I said bullshit, real, I didn't mean toxic problems. I just meant somebody else's shit, period. So let me
it don't always got to be shit. That's the point I'm making.
No. But
when you talk about relationships, if you talk about relationships in that context, that's what you're saying. What are you talking about?
If you're with somebody, you're taking on whatever they have with them.
And it ain't always shit.
Okay, you're absolutely right. You're absolutely right. But at the same time, it's having someone else's energy in your space on a regular basis.
And that energy could be the most positive fucking energy in the world. Okay, you may be with the most positive person in the world.
Both of you guys are single, but I didn't ask you for a reason. I asked Benz. So not having to deal with nobody else's shit, do you think that lets you elevate or get your mind clear to succeed?
I will. Hey, I'll be honest with you. I ain't gonna lie to you. I done dealt with women, not too long ago. Now we went in a relationship with just on dealing with them. It did come with some bullshit. You got to spend your time and do this and that. You got to cater to somebody else's feelings. You got to do all kinds of shit.
Oh God.
The times I'm not dealing with, I'm just home, I'm by myself chilling. I am able to be more productive. I'm able to get more shit done. I can focus on my job more. I can just move in certain ways. I mean, that part is true. You know what I'm saying?
That's all I was trying to establish. Because without the freedom and the headspace to do that, it's not going to happen.
Yeah, but that works for him. That works for him. For him. Not the world. That's his journey.
We don't know the world, so we gonna speak on the.
That's what I'm saying. That's the point I'm making. When you talk, like everybody in this panel. You talk like everybody in this panel is Bible.
No, I didn't say that. But all we have to go by is our. Hold on, real. Listen, real. All we have to go by is our personal experiences, bro. I can't speak on shit.
So I'm speaking from the personal experiences and the people that are around me. The full capacity of everything I've seen. Everything I've seen in life.
Real.
Everything I've seen in life.
Real. You don't go to bed with them people, real. You don't. They
Everything
might be
I've
sugar.
seen
They might
in
be. They
life,
might be peaches. They might be peaches and cream in your face. But at home, they might be trying to
it
kill each
don't
other,
it
bro.
don't
That's
matter.
why.
It don't
It
matter.
do
It's
matter.
what
It do
it
matter
don't matter
because you
because
don't know what
that's
people.
not what we're talking about.
But
That's
that
not
is
what we're
what we're.
talking
You're
about.
you're
You
you're
on your
making it
move
seem
the
like
goalposts.
you're
You
making it
keep
seem
moving
like
the
everybody's
goalposts to try
relationships
to
are
prove
peaches
a
and cream.
point. What you're saying is
No,
not
no.
Bible. What works for
Okay,
Ben
I never,
works for
I
Ben.
didn't say
What
it's
works for
Bible for
Ben
me.
works
It's
for
Bible for
Ben.
me though.
Some
It's Bible
people,
for me though. But it's Bible for me though.
your Bible
And that's
is
all I can
you.
speak on.
Your
It's Bible
Bible
for
is
me.
your Bible. His is his, and
Exactly.
that's the point
Exactly.
I'm making. What works for Ben's works for Ben. What works for me works for me. What works for you works for you. What I'm
You're right.
saying to you is, just because Ben says that works for him, cool. That's his journey. There's a man out
Okay.
there. There's a man out there that his woman is his peace. There's a man out there that his kids is his peace. When he comes
You're
home
right.
from work, there's a
I
man
feel
out
that.
there
You're right.
that his
You're right.
home is his peace. So
Nobody's
you can,
denying
so
that.
we cannot sit here and say that a
Nobody's
man
denying
is
that.
just more powerful when he's single. There are a lot more. There are plenty men out there that are more powerful when they are married.
So then let me ask you this, Real. You single too. So from what you basically telling me and what you done said this whole time we've been on the show, basically that without a woman having your back, you can't reach the level of success that you desire.
No, that's not
And
what I
that's
said.
fact, bro.
No, that's not
That
what I
is
said.
what you said.
No,
You
that's not
said
what I
that
said.
verbatim.
That's not what I said.
You said
No, that's
verbatim.
not what
If
I
you had the
said.
right woman, if you had the right woman, she could have took
You
you
want
to
me to
another
say what I
level.
said? You want me to say what I
That's
said? Or you gonna
exactly
tell me
what you.
what I
That's
said?
exactly what you
You want
said.
me to say what I said, or you gonna tell me what I said?
I mean, you
I
can switch it
said,
up, or
I
we can rewind
said,
it.
I said, if I had the right, if I said in my early 30s, if I met the right woman, I might have elevated more because of the decisions that I made. So I wouldn't probably have made those decisions with the right partner. There are
And so,
decisions that I
with that, and
made.
with that, and with that, and what
So,
that
so
tells
what
us
I'm
is,
saying is that I may have discussed, instead of sitting in the house talking to myself about it, I may have had, if I had the right person by my side and I said, yo, what you think of this? What do you feel I should do it? X, Y, Z, and the third. I may have made the move. I may have not made the move. That's what I'm saying. I'm not
what
saying
you're
that.
still,
I'm not
what you're
saying
still
that.
saying,
I'm
but what you're
saying I
saying
would have
though
been.
is you needed confirmation from
Let's just
somebody
say I
else.
probably would
You,
have been in a different place in life if I had the right person by my side. It would have
but
been
you're
a
still,
different
you're
scenario.
still alluding, you're still evading the point that you're saying your success would be determined whether or
It
not you was
don't got to
buying it.
do with
You ain't had
success.
no,
It's all
without
about
no.
decision making. Because I could still be on the same
So
level.
you make
I could
bad, so
just
you
it
make
just
bad decisions as
because
a man then. So
like
what
I
you're
just
saying is
said,
you make
I
bad
may have
decisions as a
made
man.
the move. I may have
So what you're
made
saying
moves,
is,
and like I just said, I may have made certain moves, and I may not have made certain moves if I was with somebody. So
okay, so
when I left construction and then started doing Uber, who's to say I might not have never left construction. I might have stayed in construction if I was in a
if
relationship. Why? Because I might have been like, okay,
you're still
the reason
all
I
you're
left
doing is
construction. Let me finish. Let me
all you're
finish.
doing is proving
Let
my
me
point, Real.
finish.
That's all you're
Let me
doing.
finish.
You need a woman to be
The reason I
successful.
left.
I get it.
Let me
I
finish.
get it.
The reason I left construction is because how does construction work? When the job is done, you get laid off. So if I had a significant other when I was doing construction, I probably would have stayed in construction. Why? Because the bills wasn't all on me. So if I had a partner, if I had a woman that I was with, and I said, "Oh, I'm laid off," I probably wouldn't have went to Uber. I probably wouldn't have did Uber. Why? Because the only reason I went to Uber is because I got tired of getting laid off. So I'm like, yo, let me go do this because they can't lay me off. I make my own hours. I could do my entertainment shit and so forth and so on. I don't have to worry. I knew I wouldn't have to worry about my bills no more.
I
That's why
understand that.
I start. So what I'm saying is, and that was in my 30s. If I was with somebody and the bills wasn't all on me and I didn't have to pivot, my life might have been different. I'm not saying it would have been better or worse. I'm just saying this: it would have been different.
So with you have been a single man this whole time, what
No,
has
if
been
I
your
was with
biggest?
the right person, no.
No, but I guess you're not realizing what I'm saying to you, Real. Everything you just said to me.
Am I bugging y'all? Am I not answering the question?
No. Okay, so what I'm saying to you, Real, is this: everything you basically just said was that the level of where you was gonna make it was gonna be determined by the woman you was with, because
It's not where I was. I didn't see you putting that. You're putting. I didn't say the level of where I was gonna make it. I said my decisions.
You would be in a
My
better place if you had
decisions.
the right
I
teammate.
said my decisions would have been different. I didn't say how far I was going. I didn't say where I would be at. I'm saying is
So
my
you need a woman to make good decisions.
My decisions would have been different.
But
That's
what
all
I'm
I'm
saying
saying.
is, so you need a woman to
If
make
you
good
live with,
decisions.
if you're in a relationship and you with somebody and you thinking about making a career change, you don't talk to your partner.
Yeah, you do. But
Okay, so that's what I'm saying.
But what I'm saying, but what I'm saying to you as a man, that should be perpetuated whether a woman is there or not, nigga. You basically telling me that because you didn't have a woman, you had to go drive Uber. Nigga, let's see how dumb that shit sounds.
Because I got tired of getting laid off. I didn't go. I didn't. You're trying to. No. Fuck that. We're not doing that. You're changing up what I'm saying. You're changing up what I'm saying. The point I'm making is I made a pivot to go make more money, to make my own schedule, to not get laid off no more. I pivoted and did a different career. It ain't got nothing to do. The point I'm making is the reality of the fact is if I was in a relationship with somebody and living with somebody, I might not have done Uber because I could be laid off and not have to worry about the bills until I'm able to get on the next job. The only reason I made the pivot because I'm a man, I'm living by myself, and I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna bust this move and I'm gonna go get this shit. I'm gonna go do this shit because I'm tired of being at the mercy of the union and getting laid off from these jobs and then having to wait or try to get on another job and be off for months. I don't want to do that no more. I made a pivot. So it ain't got nothing to do with
how many men do you think have made a pivot? How many men do you think have made a pivot in their life, Real? Come on, bro. Like, be real with yourself. How many men? I've made plenty of pivots, and it is never predicated on a female or having the right female by my side. Or man,
your shit was based on you having kids. That's what your shit was based on. So that's what I'm saying. If you didn't have the kids, you wouldn't. And it is based on the female because you had kids with women that you had to make certain moves to get the money you had to get to take care of your fucking kids. And that's the fact. It is based on the woman. Your shit is totally based on the woman.
It's not based because I've been a
yes, it is. Because everything I did, every decision I made, had nothing to do with women. Every decision I made had nothing to do with women. Every decision you made had to do with women because you had kids to take care of and you had women to deal with.
I was a single father.
Your whole life is. You just said it yourself. Now you lying. Now you lying. Now you say the lie. This nigga just not say if I was single and I didn't have kids, my life would have been different. So your decisions was based on. You said it yourself that when you were single, you went and opened the store. So your decision not to open the store the whole time that you was with your wife is based off of that woman. You just said it yourself. If I'm lying, I'm flying. You just said you didn't open the store until you left the woman. So your decision not to open the store was based on your life with your woman. That's what you just said.
That's what you just said. 2 stores, lame ass nigga. I said I opened up 2 stores. I already had a store established. So you niggas don't listen.
You just said it. I'm going off of what you said, nigga. I'm going off what you said, you funny looking nigga. What the fuck is you talking about? Nigga, you the only lame ass nigga in here with fucking 10 kids. Nigga, you the lame. Nigga, what you talking about? What is you talking about? Nigga, call me up outside. Now we off this. Nigga. You call me a lame ass nigga. You call me out my name. That's on everything. Nah, because I ain't calling you out your name. I ain't calling you out your name. You corny for that. You corny for that. Nah, fuck out of here. You the lame ass nigga, dumb ass nigga. Go.
Man, y'all tripping, man. Hey, man, I got a few.
Having 10 fucking kids. You the lame ass nigga. You the dumb ass nigga with 10 kids.
We got our topic, man. We got off topic. God damn.
Hey,
Hey, man,
fucking
nigga,
three baby mothers, nigga. You the lame, nigga. You the fucking,
Ain't got no back. How you ain't got
you the fucking lame, nigga.
Oh, nigga.
You's a bum ass nigga. Fuck out of here. Fuck is you talking
damn, nigga. Hold on,
Nigga.
God damn.
nigga?
like
You
that
a
shit,
bitch,
nigga.
nigga, don't speak on me, nigga.
I ain't call this nigga out his name one time. I ain't call this nigga out his name one time. Soon as you call me out my name, that's it.
Cause you be trying to
Fuck
go
out of here.
You be
I
trying
never
to
called you out your
Hey,
name.
hey,
I never called you out your name. You little funny, ugly ass nigga.
Hold on, man. We just have a discussion, man.
Never
God
called you out your
damn,
name,
hold
nigga.
on.
Fuck you.
We just going out discussion. Shit. Hey, y'all, check this out, man. Let's go wrap it all up for the night, man. After tonight's discussion, one thing is to be clear. Power is determined by the whether a man is single or in a relationship. Power is determined by self-control. A weak man can be single and accomplish nothing. A weak man can be in a relationship and lose himself completely. Now, a strong man can build an empire alone, and a strong man can build a legacy with the right partner beside him. The real question is whether a single man is more powerful, man. But check this out, man. I thank y'all niggas coming on tonight. God damn, boy. You know what I mean? I enjoyed myself tonight, boy. We on here out of goddamn. These niggas still talking. But check this out. We gonna chime in again, man. I appreciate both of y'all opinions, man. You know what I'm saying? We all good over here, bro. God damn. But on the same, why black people can't have nothing.
No, we can have some niggas just gotta keep it real. That's all it is. Niggas gotta keep it real. Niggas be in a small ass box and try to speak for everybody. That shit don't work.
I'm not speaking for everybody, nigga. I'm speaking for the broad spectrum. I don't give a fuck what we speaking about. You call me out my name, fuck you, nigga. That's
Oh,
it.
fuck you too.
That's it, nigga.
Weird ass
Fuck you.
nigga.
That's it. Fuck you,
Weird ass
nigga.
nigga. You a weird ass nigga, bro.
I got a few folks here. But yeah, man. Good night.
You the weird ass nigga, nigga. You been weird,
Weird
nigga.
than a motherfucker.
You ain't never had no bitches back in the day, nigga. We already know,
Man,
nigga.
shut your
Fuck out of here,
bro.
nigga.
You a
You
clown,
corny,
nigga.
nigga.
Go pick up a passenger, nigga.